Idlewild, Pine Cove, and Fern Valley are three adjacent unincorporated communities, of which Idyllwild is the largest, located in the San Jacinto Mountains in Riverside County, California. The Idyllwild community also generally includes the hamlets of Mountain Center and Garner Valley.
To think about it was like a movie.
It's a very unique community. The last place you'd expect.
Idlewild was once the summer home for bands of Cahuilla Indians who migrated to the area to escape the heat of lower elevation deserts. Idlewild was known originally as Strawberry Valley because of the wild strawberries that grow there. Strawberry Valley was a lovely place to visit, particularly in the summer, but it was very hard to get to. This problem was partially solved in 1875 when San Jacinto Valley resident Joseph Crawford and his partners built a toll road from San Jacinto Valley to Strawberry Valley. The toll road opened in May 1876. Though it had several sections that had grades of 25% or more, it still allowed many more people access to Strawberry Valley and the San Jacinto Mountains. At first, this road was primarily used by the lumbering operations, which were harvesting trees that grew in the mountain forests. This lumber was brought down the mountain to build roads, homes, businesses, and crates for the growing orange industry in Riverside County. In 1888, the building of the Lake Hemet Dam was a major construction project that required the movement of men, machinery, and materials to the dam site. Before work on the dam could begin, first there had to be constructed a road into the San Jacinto Mountains. Work began on the road late in the summer and was finished less than a year later as another toll road from Hemet, which opened Idyllwild to settlement. Mile High Idlewild is a popular Southern California mountain resort about 1 mile in altitude. Idlewild has earned the designation as one of the 100 best small art towns in America. The arts thrive in Idlewild in the form of art, music, and theater. One of Idlewild's attractions is that it offers all 4 seasons, yet in winter is only an hour's drive down to the desert on the Pines to Palms Scenic Byway. In the 1880s, the Domenegoni family homesteaded in Strawberry Valley, near what is now the Idyllwild Arts Academy. Idlewild was known originally as Strawberry Valley because of the wild strawberries that grow there, especially beside Strawberry Creek that runs through the town. Strawberry Valley, later the location town of Idlewild, came by its name in the 1860s. When settlers first began putting down roots in that area, they found a delicacy the Cahuilla Indians had discovered long before. The area was carpeted in wild strawberry vines and their delicious fruit. Idyllwild is flanked by 2 large rocks, Tahquitz Peak with nearby Lily Rock, and Suicide Rock, which are famous in Southern California rock climbing circles. Mile High Idyllwild, it currently offers no skiing, thus the hill has been minimally developed over the years and remains a center for hiking, mountain and rock climbing, and horseback riding. There are numerous hiking trails for visitors to enjoy, with the Devil's Slide Trail being one of the most popular, as it also branches off with trails that lead to the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. The trail has previously been called the Backdoor to Idlewild. A Cahuilla legend recounts how tribesmen chanted over the body of their fallen chieftain, Tahquitz, or Tahquitz, who had been possessed by an evil spirit that killed his sweetheart. His body began to glow like fire, and he rose and settled on Idlewild's Tahquitz Rock. According to legend, Tahquitz is trapped beneath the rock with a rattlesnake and a condor for company. And when the mountain shakes and trembles, it's not an earthquake, but Tahquitz up to his evil tricks on Lily Rock. In 1901, the town's official name was changed to Idyllwild. Strawberry Valley was soon the focus of a very different type of business, that of tourism. By the mid-1880s, a steady stream of people arrived in the mountains from the June until the end of September. These vacationers were seeking a relief from the heat of Southern California summers, or were tuberculosis patients looking for a cure in the clean mountain air. In 1889, the Strawberry Valley Lumber Company opened the Strawberry Valley Hotel, advertised for people who prefer a house to camping. A June 1891 ad in a local paper said that visitors to the Strawberry Valley Hotel could expect cool breezes, excellent water, and fine climate. The primary emphasis in visiting the San Jacinto Mountains was rest and relaxation. The area, including Strawberry Valley, did not have a lot of amenities for its visitors. Guests came to the area to experience the cool mountain air and fragrant pine forests. Advertisements in 1891 mentioned only hunting, fishing, and hiking as the type of pursuits visitors could expect. That year, approximately 700 visitors came to Strawberry Valley. Over the next few years, more hotels, cottages, and camps opened to accommodate the visitors wishing to enjoy a stay in the mountains. According to the San Jacinto Register in an article published in June 1892, the hotels were very plain looking but gave their guests such comforts as spring beds and plenty of blankets for the cool mountain nights. The rates for rooms and board was $8 per week. For those who were willing to cook for themselves, prices for cottages or rental tents were $3 to $10 per month. In 1901, the Idlewild Sanatorium was built in Strawberry Valley to treat tuberculosis patients seeking a cure in the clean mountain air. It closed in 1903 but soon reopened as a resort hotel for tourists called Idlewild Among the Pines. With the advent of the automobile, Idlewild became a weekend tourist attraction for people in Southern California. For many years, the town presented itself as an alpine village, and hotels and businesses had German or German-sounding names, but this practice ended during World War II. As the automobile became the preferred mode of transportation, close-by vacation destinations were less in demand. Idlewild became less of a tourist destination and more of a small town for permanent residents. However, Idlewild is still home to plenty of accommodations in the cool mountain air, ranging from campgrounds and cabins to small lodges and bed and breakfasts. From the 1930s to the 1950s, Idlewild was a center for the production of knotty pine furniture, the fine log furniture made in the arts and crafts style. The furniture is now collectible and can be found in many Idlewild houses and cabins. Idlewild also hosted the Bear Flag Festival in the 1950s through the 1970s, a festival to honor California's bear flag and to mark the passing of the grizzly bear from California, the last of which, according to local legend, was killed at Herky Creek in Garner Valley.